What's up, everyone? It's me, Adam Prime, and here's a new setup. We're back to talk about another Kamen Rider Geats item, and apologies up front. Since I'm doing a new little setup here, I don't know how it's exactly going to sound and everything. I'm working on it, and from what I can tell, there shouldn't be an echo. But if there's a little bit of an echo, it's because of the new setup. I'm still working out things, so thought I would get that out here up front. But yeah, we're here to talk about another Kamen Rider Geats item. Obviously, long into Gachard, we are in Gachard, but this is the next. It's like a premium Bandai thing, and it's a Kamen Rider Geats support mission box Kamen Rider Oshikatsu set. I don't know what that means. But this comes with the 3 support boxes for Tycoon, Buffa, and Nago. And yeah, they're prominently shown here on the box. On the side you get mine was a little dinged up. But on the side you get Kyun and Nago. On the bottom, you kind of get whatever. On the back, you get them in their final forms, which I actually think I have these on the way to me right now. Obviously, I can already make this. I just kind of... No, there's not even a different ID core. You get some Desire cards, the Desire Royal card, or Desire Royale. We get Buffa and Baroba over on this side. And on the top, we get Kakura and Tycoon, the Frogman himself. Yep, and that's pretty much the box. There's not a whole lot of talking points in this video. There are some really cool things, but yeah, there's really not going to be any sounds. This will just be, oh hey, look at these. These are kind of neat. But it also just kind of rounds out the storage boxes, which I don't mind. I always need something to store this stuff. So we're just gonna get right to it and get the boxes in here and see how well this video goes, honestly. And here are the boxes, but before we get into the boxes, there are some other little fun goodies that we get. We get some Desire cards. Well, a Desire card. And this is one of the other reasons I picked this up outside of just wanting more stuff to store raise buckles in. I wanted a Desire card, but I really didn't want to get the talking ID cores. So when I saw this one at least came with a blank one, I was in. And honestly, this is actually like a pretty sturdy material. I'm not really going to take it out of the plastic because what would I do with it? I'm not going to be writing on it, so you know, that's that. And the other one, I guess, is this the Invitation to the Desire Royal or Royale as it's spelled? And it's made out of the same stuff. Looks pretty good. And that's kind of just what these are. These are just neat little cards. These are just neat to have. But if we get into the boxes themselves, we'll take a look at Tycoons first. I'm realizing I have them backwards currently. Should flip them around so you can see the Desire Grand Prix logo. Kind of wish that Buffa's, this is more of a nitpick, if Buffa said the Yamato Grand Prix, that would have been neat. But it's not a big deal. We get this nice metallic green for Tycoon's mission box. And like all the others, you can just open it up. And you can store stuff in it. And I stored the Desire Driver in it. And I wanted to show off these nice little foam inserts they give you. So you can put ID cores like how we saw in the show. So you can use this with any of them. You don't have to use these specific support boxes. But I thought for the purposes of this video, it's just to show it off. If you watch any of the other support box videos, you know how this works. You just take this out. And you just yank that out. But you know, just get those clips, put them back in, and that's pretty much how these work. You can also put raise buckles, obviously, in them. I guess to show you the inside, it even has an arrow to say you can put a raise buckle there. You can store 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 raise buckles all together in here. Well, you could store a lot more, but you're just kind of placing them in there. If you want them secure in the box, you can do about 4 or 5, or one big one, which I will be showing off later. I didn't bring any of like the smaller raise buckles to put into these, but go check out the other videos if you want to see that, because I do show it off there. Like, this is the third time we're looking at these boxes. It's like, this shouldn't be that long of a video. So, that is the Tycoon box. Is anyone shocked? And as you can see, these boxes are easily stackable. So, that's nice. So, if you have all 6 of them, you can easily stack them on top of one another. And they stay pretty sturdy. Like, I wouldn't say, like, I trust it with my life, but yeah. Next up, we get the Buffa box. And I like the purple they used. The Buffa logo on top is pretty cool. And yeah, we got the Desire Grand Prix thing. And if you can hear it already rattling around, I have put the command buckle. Yeah. Often what we saw him use. And it's not that secure, sadly. I don't know what the problem is. I've tried it every which way. It just does not want to cooperate. And it's like, it doesn't have to do with that piece of foam either, because that'll move. Yeah, see, it doesn't... Oh, now you're staying just to spite me. But yeah, there you go. And again, you can even put the foam insert with those. It does give you 3, so 1 for each box if you really wanted to. Not that I think anyone's going to be storing 4 drivers in here at one time. Like, if you're storing 4, like, 1 of each character's drivers in their supporter box, you have a lot of drivers on your hand. So I want to know how many things we're going to see on eBay of just, like, the little foam inserts for the ID cores. And here's a look at Nago's, and it is a nice golden metallic-y like plastic, kind of a mustard, more than the original. Was it the mission box? I want to say it was the mission box. Yellow, if I bring it in for comparison right there. And as you can see, filled with raised buckles. So there you go. Looks very different. You get her logo very nicely on the top. And yeah, that's just another one. And it can do this, which is pretty cool. Again, it's nice that they give you these little nice foam inserts. So if you really wanted to, like, do like a fun cosplay kind of thing, or if you wanted to, like, I don't know, I guess if you and your friends all have Desire drivers, like, get some of these yellow ones and make, like, custom ID cores so you can put the little foam inserts for better cosplaying. I don't know. It's kind of just neat things to have. And honestly, like I said, I needed more storage box, so I now finally have all 6 of them. These are a lot of boxes. I'm not gonna lie. And there's not a whole lot to say. Like, do you need to pick this up? If you want more storage boxes, go for it. Do you need it, though? Not really, unless you're like me and like, well, we saw these all in the show, so I gotta have them, plus storage. So, you know, justifiable right there. But if you're like, it's kind of expensive, I don't really care, I don't want more storage, I don't want these little pieces of plastic, like, you don't get any sounds, there's no exclusive raised buckles, you get a Desire card, and you get the Desire Royal Invite. Like, that's cool. I like those as, like, a fan of the show and everything else, and I like having props. Like, I think this is neat. I can definitely recommend if you pick it up, but only if you really want more storage and you want a Desire card. Like, especially go for it if you're a big Geats fan. If you're somebody who's like, I'm really not needing any more storage, you can pass on this. Like, this is not a necessary thing. This is just me getting stuff to just make sure I can store some of this Geats stuff, because there's a lot. I don't even think all of this could fit all the Geats stuff, because you have to think, one of these can only fit so many raised buckles. Like, for example, I just filled all of these with my Rider raised buckles, so all of them are just in these 3 boxes, and obviously it's not going to be able to fit all the big raised buckles, because you can really only nicely put in like 1 or 2, and like, especially with ones like Boost with Chrome, it's like, yeah. Overall, what I can say about this set is it's a fun thing if you're a Geats fan. But if you're not a big Geats fan and you're not really needing it, you can pass on this. This is only for big Geats collectors, honestly. That's what I would say. Like, if you're a Geats collector and you just wanted to see what it comes with, but you're like not a diehard, you can pass on this. It doesn't come with an ID cord, doesn't come with a braze buckle, it just comes with these 3 boxes. I guess I should get these guys out of here. With these 3 boxes, nothing in them, and that's it. This is what you get. Like what you're seeing in this picture, not what's in the boxes, but you can't see those. So they're not real. For all you know, I emptied these between shots. I could have edited it right now and they could be empty, but so who knows? But yeah, this is just something I think is fun, but not necessary, honestly. But I'm glad I have them. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think of these support boxes? Obviously, because I'm a big Purple fan and a Buffa fan. Buffa's is probably my favorite, but I like the other 2. I think they're fun. Probably I would go Buffa, Tycoon, then Nago, if you ask me. But overall, I think these are really fun, and I honestly like the stackability of them all as well. But, you know, like I said, they're not the most secure things, but they're easy to open and close, and they're just kind of fun to have, especially since we saw them in the show. So, I hope you guys like this. Tell me what your guys' favorite of these boxes are down in my comments. And, yeah. Expect more Geats stuff, actually. There's more Geats stuff on the way. And, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until whatever I do next. Bye!